get to try new makeup once again, and it'll be items featured in my CHIC Beauty box. This variation seems very interesting, but I really want to put them into play before giving you guys like real feedback. So I am gonna start off by just applying a base on my face, and then we'll play around with the concealer. Primer and foundation is on. If you want to know what foundation I applied, it is the ABH Luminous Foundation in 345C. I did one pump instead of the two. That way I would get like a nice light coverage. You can still see my freckles. So it looked almost like it's my skin, just a little less flawed. And we're going to go in with concealer. But here's the thing. I applied my concealer under my eyes. I went in with my Dose of Colors, because the concealer that they sent me, although I'm curious about it, it is the Laura Geller Filter First Luminous Concealer, but they sent me the shade Deep. So this is more of like a contour shape, I feel like. This is dark. Would have been nice to get the actual shade that would have worked for me so that I can see how it applies under the eyes and wears and stuff, but beggars can't be choosers, and this was a PR box. Can't be mad at it. And the beautiful part is it's dark enough to where I can use it for contouring, I believe. Let's see. I was getting nervous. I keep twisting and nothing was happening. I'm gonna only apply a little bit because I also got the bronzer by Marc Jacobs and I really want to use it. So we're just gonna go very light-handed. One here, and then just a few dots and a few dots and maybe one here. Let's see. You know what? Let's have some fun. Why not? And then I'm gonna use my sponge. Start off on the forehead. Let's see once we blend it out what that looks like. And I want to see if it sets like a powder. Is it still sticky? Does it need to be set? The color looks nice. I like that it's not setting instantly, so I am able to like go in and blend it without freaking out. And the shade is really forgiving. I know that it looks super dark, but I could technically go in and apply more and deepen it and just rely on this one product for contouring or bronzing. It depends on the tone. If it's like a gray tone, then it would be more for like contouring. If it has a little bit of warmth, then you can totally get away with bronzing. This one's more on the warm side though, at least on me. It sets nicely, so it doesn't feel sticky, but it doesn't feel like a powder either. It's cute. It adds a little something without being too much. If you don't overdo it, it looks very natural, and it adds to that natural flow that I have going on with the foundation. But here's the thing. They sent over the Marc Jacobs bronzer that I've been wanting for the longest time in the shade 104 Tan-tastic. So we have to apply this. Hello. I don't know how natural we're gonna go with this. You know what? Let me do, hold on. Let me do the setting of the concealer. I never set my under eyes. By the way, this Jaclyn Hill freaking palette is amazing. This is what I use to set my under eyes for Cam's birthday, and my eyes look so bright the entire freaking day. And I only applied a little bit. My face wasn't greasy, my under eyes didn't crease, and I was under a lot of stress. Still am, because I have other stuff going on, but oh my goodness, this was phenomenal. I am so happy that I ended up snagging this. Okay, now for Le Bronzer, I'm gonna dip into her like this, kind of go back and forth. I'm liking this like very fluffy fan brush. Tap out, and I'm just gonna dust some on to add a little more intensity. That looks good, girl. This is a really good shade for me. I mean, am I wrong though? Look how pretty that looks. So beautiful. So good. Okay, I'm really happy with the bronzer. Thank you so much, CHIC Beauty. You guys hooked your girl up, because I've been wanting that bronzer for a while, but I didn't want to pay for it because I didn't want to just buy another bronzer that I was just going to throw in a drawer, and that's like one of my bad habits. Now we're going to try their Wonder Swipe 2-in-1 Liner to Shadow. This is by Rimmel London. I know it's an affordable brand, but that's why I like the CHIC Beauty box, because it also sends you stuff from the drugstore. And the drugstore has some really bomb stuff. So this one is in the shade. What shade are you in? Do you have a shade? The shade's name is Slay, I believe. The applicator looks like this, so you can do a like wing with it and just line, or you can apply this like an eyeshadow. So you know what? We're going to apply this as an eyeshadow. We are going to grab the same brush I applied my bronzer with, and we're going to warm up that crease doing one of these. This is like a really good way of like doing really quick makeup when you're like in a super de-duper rush. Just boom, boom, boom. And then I'm gonna grab a brush. Okay, I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush like this one. I am not gonna wing it out with this. I am straight up going to apply this as an eyeshadow. So I'm gonna blend back and forth. I wanna see what it sets like, and then we could probably go in and build it a little more. Okay, this eye is already set. Whether or not it's gonna shift around, I don't know for sure, but it feels like it will. At least on the crease, I'm gonna apply a little more. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so it's definitely cute and it builds. It looks nice. It would make a really great topper on top of that gray eye look that I did the other day. If you haven't seen it, totally check it out. I'm gonna link it up here. I used the new Jaclyn Hill, like Jaclyn Cosmetics, so her very first eyeshadow launch for the eyes, and I did like a really awesome gray look. This would look really pretty on top of that as a shimmery topper. And then I'm gonna go in with the NARS eyeliner. They sent it over in the shade Blue Lotus. I've never tried, have I tried this? Velvet. No, I've got like the regular. I had the regular nude and their blacks, and I liked those formulas. So let's see. Again, this one is in Blue Lotus. I am going to line my actual waterline with this. Oh, it is soft. I can totally see the blue. Okay, this is fun. I like that because you can, in real life, I don't know if the camera is picking it up, you can really see the blue. A lot of times, blues, you really have to go in and apply and apply and apply to get the opacity, but this one's definitely doing it. It's gonna be sad once I go in with mascara because the mascara will make the blue fade, but it works. You know what, I'm gonna drag a little extra, just a little lower so it won't go away 100%. And I like this color, so I'm going to drag out this way and create like this mini faux wing. And lastly, we're going to try the Revlon mascara they sent over. This is the super length mascara. I was a little concerned. I was like, is it green? Because the cap is green, but it's not. It's black. I'm going to use this as my mirror because my mirror is pretty far away. It's like all the way back here. We're going to see. I've already curled my lashes with my heated lash curler, which does amazing things for my lashes. We're gonna go in. By the way, you know, I always say drugstore mascaras nowadays could be way better than the most expensive mascaras on the market. I'm not lying. Like Revlon, L'Oreal, and Maybelline have some amazing ones. This is my first time trying this one, so I'm not sure how this one's going to perform. But I mean, if it could give me the length, which it so far is, look at the difference. I'm literally just talking and coding away, but there's nothing like A, affordability of a mascara, and B, just a great quality product. So we'll see how this one performs. Again, I'm only doing the one coat. I want to see what this is going to look like. All right, guys, here you literally have just the one coat, okay? This one's curled as well. So you'll see, like, even though it's curled, definition and length is definitely here, and it's, of course, darker. I'm not mad at her. I'm going to apply another coat. And here is coat number 2. Now here's the thing, I know it's a drugstore mascara, but again, I would have never dove in and purchased this one, so I wouldn't know if it's any good or not. So it's amazing to get these kind of products in a beauty box. And let's be realistic, a lot of the items in other beauty boxes are being recycled between one box and the other. So the fact that they sent something, although drugstore, that I get to try, that I haven't tried before, is pretty awesome because I didn't have to go and pay for it myself. I'm going to go in with a third coat because it looks like it's not. Look how, and I have long lashes, by the way, so of course they're already long as it is. They're going to look a little longer. But this doesn't look like it wants to clump up, so I'm gonna go in and do one more coat. Now this is coat number 3. They look really great. I like a little more thickness to my lashes, so I would probably go in with the Tarte Man Eater just to kind of give it that bold look, but this alone looks really nice. I'm gonna apply some on the bottom. I'm gonna finish up the other eye, and then I'll go in and top it off with some of the Man Eater so you guys would get an idea as to what I'm talking about, but this actually looks really good. Now here is the completed look. I made sure to pop on a quick lippy and get my brows done. That way it didn't look so off, and I would actually complete the face. What did you guys think about my variation? Personally, I feel like it was a nice mixture of things. I was missing a lippy though. Like at the end, I was like, okay, this is okay. It's cute. I'm missing a lippy. The mascara was nice. The liner is like smudging a little bit, which was weird for me. But either way, I think it's a very nice variation of products. Is this a box to wow you? No. And I feel like every single box is not gonna do that for you. Often enough though, their boxes I've been freaking out over. Is it worth the price point? I think so. You get the bronzer. This is expensive within itself. And you ended up getting a NARS liner. You ended up getting Laura Geller, which she seems to be a little on the expensive side as well. So when you really look at it, I think the box is worth the price point. I'll also mention, I think it's awesome that complexion items are being featured. It would have been nice to get the right color for the under eye, considering that I got the bronzer. Now, I can't even be mad because I really, really wanted this bronzer, and this bronzer looks amazing on my skin. When it comes to the finish and the total outcome of the application, it was very, very nice. So it's not like it was a flop. I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Make sure you check out all my recent videos. They're all freaking phenomenal. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button. Join the little Jotty G family here on the YouTube. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.